Hello, lovely water signs. Happy Sunday. The first two cards that came out, well, the first three, were Four of Pentacles along with the Artist. So, Four of Pentacles is talking about balance in your material world and, trying to. One of the pentacles you'll notice is above her crown, so it's not. She could reach up and grab it, but it's not quite there yet. And then one of these pentacles she's holding on to with both hands, right? And two of them she's stepping on very lightly on tiptoes, like she's afraid to put her full weight on them. Or like she's doing some sort of, ballet where she's dancing on her toes instead of fully connecting with the ground with her weight. She's not quite sure what, she doesn't have stable ground underneath her. And this pentacle that she's holding on to very tightly, she's kind of showing it off. She's kind of looking backwards. She's kind of crouched down with it right next to her face, almost like she's listening to it. You can listen to material things, but material things, relationships, houses, cars, jobs, those things go away. And sometimes the tighter you hold on to them, the harder it is when they do go away. I hope that makes sense. Whereas if she just, stood, she could stand firmly on these two pentacles. She could, hold this pentacle with one hand, not be so crouched down and focused on it, not be listening to it so much. And then she could also reach up and grab this other pentacle. It's not, with her head turned away from it, it's a little bit hidden from her. And with it being a little, higher up in the air. But if she were to stand, it wouldn't be that high up in the air. And if she were to put her feet firmly on the ground, she wouldn't be about to fall off this one pentacle and off this other pentacle. Right? So this is about balancing material things in your life, be it people, be it places, jobs, even, your bank account, your credit, your checking and your savings, And the Artist is about vision. It's about putting down your vision for your life, what you want to achieve, and gaining that knowledge and using that knowledge and that vision to help you. And the clarifier for these two cards was the Ten of Pentacles. So the ultimate satisfaction, career-wise, family-wise. To me, this card, it doesn't quite say satisfaction family-wise, because all of them, none of them are actually paying attention to each other or touching each other other than this little girl and the dog. Right? And even they both have their eyes closed. So it's kind of like more about physical things like career, actual money in the bank, that sort of thing, to me. Whereas other cards that are Ten of Pentacles have a definite sense of the family is the ultimate joy. The family, the friends, the people around them. This, to me, is saying more of materialistic things are the satisfaction. That you're trying to get balance on here, and you're trying to find that vision for this balance. The other card that came out was Judgment. So the new day, the potential, the rebirth, the transformation. And it doesn't necessarily have to mean like a rebirth or a transformation of the soul. It can. But the clarifier was the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So the Ace of Pentacles, I'll hold it upright so you can glance at what it means. It's the bear awakening from the cave. So like all aces, it's the new beginning. It's got this golden road or this golden dinosaur that's waking up, not dinosaur, dragon that's waking up and flying into the air, and it's got this pentacle, which, like I said, is about material things, things in the material world, physical things. But in its reverse, it's like a stagnation in terms of your job or your finances, in terms of family life. So the reason that you're having this stagnation, this is a clarifier for judgment. You're not pushing forward with your growth, and that's affecting your material world. I mean, it could also be judgment, like somebody, literally you or somebody else, is trying to stop yourself from growing. You're being literally too judgmental. You're saying, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that. Or they're telling you you can't do it. They're saying, you're too dumb to do this, or you're, too old, or whatever they're telling you. So this is, even though it's in the upright and it's about rebirth, it's being very negative to you. This, it's not helping you with your vision. It's not helping you with this new beginning, with this ace. It's not helping you get the satisfaction you want. If you are judging yourself, stop it. First and foremost, just stop it. Get help if you need to. Be kinder to yourself. If it's somebody else who is judging you negatively, or who is trying to stop you from growing, you might need to take a break from them for a little while, until you can get that balance, until you can figure out what your vision is, what specifically you want. The Ace of Pentacles, it can be turned upright. It can definitely be turned upright. You have the Lady and what's hidden from you. At the bottom of the Druid craft, there's the Lady, which is the Empress and other decks. So she's all about abundance, like physically and non-physically. And then the Sun is underneath that, and the Moon, and the Princess of Pentacles, right? So the Princess of Pentacles, these were all in the upright. Even though the Ace of Pentacles is the only one reversed, these are all in the upright. So she's all about taking what's healing for her, what she's passionate about, thinking about how to build on that, how to improve it. And the Moon, it is at the bottom of the deck, so it's what's hidden from you, and it's what's hidden from you as a card, basically. It can also be about, daydreaming in your unconscious, but you could easily, the wolf and the dog, they're both about loyalty, and they're both, look at how they echo the two stones. They almost are the two stones, and the two stones are holding the moon up. They're pointing towards the moon, and they're acting as a holder for it, right? So these are echoing on the path. You can walk past the dog and past the wolf. You don't have to have them follow you on your path. You don't have to pick them up. You don't have to be afraid of them. They are simply there to keep you on track, to keep you on that path and keep you from, wandering off into the waters of the emotional, or wandering off onto the grass, just going any which way, following anything. They're there to keep you on the path. So the Moon, don't take it as a negative card. It's a good card. The Sun, all about starting over, rebirth, and growth. And like I said, the Lady, abundance. So even though this Judgment and this Ace of Pentacles are there, they're there to kind of help you focus and think about the ways that you're judging yourself and that other people are judging you, and how that's preventing you from having that upright Ace of Pentacles, from that new beginning, from that Ten of Pentacles, that satisfaction. I hope that made sense to you. Have a great Sunday. I'll see you tomorrow.